It's Team Crosby versus Team Ovechkin in a pointless tournament that determines absolutely nothing, but we'll get to see who is better. Is it going to be Crosby? Is it going to be Ovechkin? I have no idea. Here is what the lineup looks like. As you can see, Crosby takes everyone's position. He's on every line, offensively, defensively, and he's also going to be in net. Here's a quick look at how I made this happen. I created 36 skaters, 18 for both teams. I made their details mimic the actual players. I'd be going as an autocorrect for Ovechkin, it seems. Just like every time the Capitals are in the playoffs. That was a good one, right? But a lot of these details probably don't help out too much. Just figured that it would help out with the commentary to make sure it's realistic and so that they don't say like Ovi was drafted by the Winnipeg Jets or something. Also, Ovi is from Saskatchewan, Russia. Just thought I'd let you guys know, in case you were unaware of that. So now the part that really matters, I made sure that all of his stats were the same. These clones matched the original stats, and I did the same thing with Crosby as well. I don't show it, but I do something very similar with the goalies, where Crosby and Ovechkin are going to be in the net, except their overalls are going to be in the 90s so that the game is competitive and not every shot goes in. We're going to be doing a CPU versus CPU simulation. And look at those sexy jerseys I came up with for Team Crosby. My goodness. I think Pittsburgh is going to be contacting me about using those jerseys in the future. While Team Ovechkin couldn't really do much with their jerseys. I couldn't get the same colors, the same stripes and everything. But that's okay. Looking at the stats, Team Crosby has 100 defense. Team Ovechkin, not so much. Goalies don't really matter because the backup goalie is influencing that stat. We're here in Lemieux's house. Probably not in Halifax, but in fact in an arena that I custom made myself. And I like how you can't hear them because I turned down the announcing volume. So we'll just have to lip read them instead.
Remember the Civil War? No? Well, we got something similar tonight. It's Team Crosby. Oh, God, he stopped saying stuff. I like banana cream, Doc. It's the only ice cream for me. Banana cream ice cream. That's all I ever think about whenever someone scores a goal in this game. Banana cream ice cream, because I honestly don't even remember what else I say in this game. Jesus Christ, I am still talking. I don't know what I should be saying right now because I can't hear myself because the audio isn't turned up. So I'm just going to keep saying words until, okay, finally it cut to something else. All right, let's take a look at what both teams look like on the ice.
Uh-oh. All the different Crosbys have different numbers. Looks like I couldn't make them all have 87. That's disappointing. And this is also probably a good time to mention that I made all the Crosbys that aren't actually Crosby black. Same with Ovechkin. You know, so it'd be easier to distinguish between who the real Crosby is and, I guess, who isn't. Don't worry, they have the exact same stats as, I guess, their originals. The clones do. As you can see, first lines, all Ovechkins versus all Crosbys. And the actual Crosby is going to be taking the face-off, and so he ends up winning. That's going to be also a problem. The Crosbys have higher face-off ratings. Ovechkins, not so much. So we'll see if the Ovechkins can pull through. Ovechkin has the puck. Ovechkin passes it to Ovechkin. Ovi dumps it. But Crosby gets it. Crosby has Crosby to Sid the Kid. He does a fancy deke. Number 87 gets it, but it gets stuffed. Crosby gets it right back. Crosby passes it to Crosby. Crosby gets tied down by two Ovechkins and tries to go in, but to no avail, as Ovechkin makes a save. Crosby with the tie-up. Crosby passes it back to Crosby, and Crosby with a laser right through the players of Ovechkins. The Ovechkin guys. All of the Ovechkins in the world. Crosby with the goal. Assisted by Crosby and Crosby, as the Coconut song plays for that goal. It's very disappointing that they're not saying goal by Crosby, assisted by Crosby, but Ovechkin gets it right back the clones, not the real Ovechkin, end up scoring. It's a quick backhander. That's some accuracy right there. This is still pretty early in the game. This could be a high-scoring game. I guess that's what happens when you have Ovechkin and Crosby in the net and they can't make any saves because they don't know how to play goalie. I still gave him a pretty decent goalie rating, too. Crosby enters the zone, passes it back, and a quick snipe. And it's 2-1. Saw the black guy celebrate. And the coconut song yet again. You know what? My Penguins jerseys don't look as great on the ice. I really like them in the team select screen. Ovi wins the face-off. I don't know how, but he did. As Team Crosby gets the puck right back. Team Crosby centers the puck, and they still have it. And a lot of crazy passes that lead to a one-timer. As Team Crosby goes up by 2. As Subban is disappointed, and Ovechkin is disappointed. Ovechkin wins a face-off again. This is crazy. This shouldn't be happening. And a big hit by Ovechkin right there as well. Oh my god. What a laser one-timer in front of the net. And now, they're only down by 1. 6 minutes to go in the first. Is this really what happens when Team Ovi meets Team Crosby? Ovechkin just barely misses that shot. Gets it right back. Will he pass for that one-timer? No, it gets denied. Tries it again. Really weird angle. Off the iron. He goes for it again. This time, Crosby with the save. My god, Ovechkin just peppering Crosby right now. Wow, still winning face-offs. That's crazy. That I am mind blown. That is I really thought that Ovechkin would just have to overcome not being able to win any face-offs. But no, here he is, scoring off of a face-off. Nice one-timer through the body of Crosby's. So that's the first period. 3-3. Team Crosby has less shots, less time on attack. Somehow face-offs won is 6-6. Still mind-boggling. Ovechkin winning the face-off, is able to clear it, and now we're back to 5-on-5. Ovechkin with a crazy forecheck right there to steal the puck and a nice one-timer, but misses the net. And then gets tackled to the ground. Look at this 3-on-1. And for some reason, that Ovechkin elects to go in by himself instead. Does not trust the other Ovechkins. Crosby going in all by himself. The other Crosby picks up the puck, gets laid out right in front of the net. And then Ovechkin goes the other way. This is a very different looking period from the last one. What a slap shot. As Crosby makes the save. Crosby enters the offensive zone. Black Crosby. Or is it Bill Cosby? I don't know. Well, Black Crosby ends up losing the puck. So now it's Ovechkin's turn. And now Ovechkin loses the puck. Now it's Crosby's turn. No one's taking any good shots. Except for this one. And this one! And that's a goal for Crosby. Putting them up by 1. Crosby gets the puck. Passes it to Crosby. A really wide open Crosby goes right in. And Ovechkin had no chance. Up by 2 now. This Team Crosby team. Crosby, the only one showing up on the score sheet for Team Crosby. Is that weird? Shouldn't be, because they're all Crosbys. Has a player ever gotten a goal and an assist, and 2 assists on the same play? 30 seconds left on the clock. Crosby faking that shot and then taking it. That looked nice. Shots, pretty even now. The score, not so much. Alright, we're going to turn the commentary back on for this period just to see what it sounds like in a game like this.
Fear the Beard skating that fine line, Doc, through 2 periods of play.
This is the part where I mentioned Fear the Beard is Team Crosby. And they're not saying much of their names. Crosby to Crosby to Crosby. Disappointing.
Russia's got another win.
But Russia, Ovechkin, in the iron. Ovechkin, you gotta come back here, otherwise Putin is gonna be very upset.
Point to point, it goes to Crosby. Making progress in their
Comes
own
Ovechkin.
cut in half by
Ovechkin,
Sidney
what kind of
Crosby.
pass is that? I know passes aren't that great, but that was just awful. Look at Crosby, that time faking the shot and then passing it for a one-timer.
Up the wing.
Ovechkin has it, tries to do a nice toe drag through people. Oh.
You gotta find a way to put the puck in the
Ovechkin gets a hooking penalty.
To the bench, extra attacker
It's
out.
not what you want. Especially since Ovi is not a penalty killer.
Halifax
Does a windmill deep right into the boards.
center ice.
And Ovechkin's able to get the puck back.
Carried
They only need 2 goals.
to Ovechkin.
To the wide open Ovechkin.
Shoots it on.
Gets shot at by the other Ovechkin. Oh, one-timer in front.
Headway. Pointed to Ovechkin.
Ovechkin. Ovechkin can't bury this.
His own end.
And then Team Ovechkin.
They battle on up the
Dumps
wing.
the puck.
Thrown in. Fear the Beards carrying
Ovechkin's
the
just
defensive
completely
zone.
missing that hit. As Crosby comes out unscathed.
Cursed by a broken stick.
Didn't get a concussion. Oh, Crosby by himself! Passes it to himself along the boards, but then he didn't shoot after.
fine there. That's why
At the
you
empty
missed
net.
the net.
Weird.
To the point with it.
To the wide open Crosby. Oh, passes it to the front. That was
And he
nice.
gets it back.
And then almost got that one-timer. Ovechkin's defensive awareness
Russia's moving
is
the puck up the
pitiful.
wing.
Still
That's a good
2
solid hit. He'll
goals
feel that
needed.
one.
Crosby, why in the world did you just try to pass it back when you had a breakaway? Come on, you're on Superstar. You shouldn't be like this. 40 seconds left. Ovechkin pulling Ovechkin to get another Ovechkin out on the ice.
As they go through the neutral zone.
I guess the problem is they didn't get any power plays. If they had more power plays, Ovechkin could just shoot one-timers from a spot and score. But no, that's not what's going to happen as Team Crosby ends up taking it all. And they're the Stanley Cup champions.
Season. Training camp in September was a dream. For this team, it is a nightmare. They got so far.
Who knew that a team of Crosbys would need to go to training camp? There we go. So we get the handshakes, the captains shaking hands, and then all the clones shaking hands. The Conn Smythe winner, a clone Crosby, gets a goal and an assist. But then the real Crosby is gonna lift the cup.
And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high.
Oh, where's the team photo? Wow, when I was making the everyone black, I really cared mostly about the team photo. And they didn't show it! What? I feel screwed! All that hard work, and the team photo didn't happen. Oh my god. Well, that sucks. Let's take a look at the benches, the closest thing that we can get to a team photo. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, ref, why'd you have to stand here? Okay, there we go. Crosby, and then everyone else. The other Crosbys. Wow, the actual Crosbys wearing number 18. What a good guy. Allowing a different clone Crosby to have his number. And now we know the answer to the long-standing debate. At least in terms of a simulation where it was only Crosbys and Ovechkins on the ice. But a simulation is a simulation. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see what happens next time.